What's up everyone, it's Matt here. Welcome back to another episode of Savant's Tech Talk. We are all beginners at some point, and the habits that we form early on can have long-lasting repercussions on the quality of both our work and learning process. So it's beneficial to understand the common bad habits early on and make sure to start off forming the best habits possible. And data science is no exception. This field is so fast that one has to spend a tremendous amount of time working on it. As a data scientist, it's okay to start off making mistakes. As you know, our mistakes can be great learning opportunities. And if we do learn from them, they can actually help us grow in the data science field. The thing is that large organizations are going to be extra careful not to hire someone that's likely to cause any error. So they will be extra cautious. So it's up to the data scientists to dissect and overcome their bad practices and learn from their mistakes. And this can be done through experimenting and researching. As you know, a business has to do many things to stay competitive. Relying only on big data analytics wouldn't be sufficient. Without knowing the quality of data they have or the outcome and profit they expect, it becomes tricky to figure out which data science project will be profitable. So in today's video, I'll share 7 basic mistakes that data scientists make from beginner and sometimes even professional. Sometimes these mistakes aren't significant, but other times they can cost the business. As always, if you notice any valuable tips throughout this video that are helpful to you, then don't forget to hit that like button. If you have any questions, let us know in the comments down below. And if you're interested in more videos covering this subject, then hit that subscribe button. Let's jump into it. Coding excessive algorithms. One of the biggest blunders that new data scientists can make is that they get lost in their forest of algorithms. Although coding the algorithms from scratch is a good practice, you don't need to start coding every algorithm from scratch. Algorithms are becoming commodities, and it's important to implement a few of these just for fun and learning. With the latest mature machine learning libraries and cloud-based infrastructures, most data scientists would never code algorithms from scratch. It's more important to learn how to apply the suitable algorithm in the correct setting and way. To avoid this issue, you can pick up a general-purpose machine learning library like Caret in R or scikit-learn in Python. Also, understand the architecture of the modern machine learning algorithms. Try to assess their strong and weak areas. Concentrating only on data. Data scientists often get too excited about fetching data from multiple data sources. They start making charts and visuals to report the analysis without even developing the business acumen. Now, this procedure can be risky for any organization. Data scientists rely too much on data and often give it too much decision power. They fail to establish their focus on business acumen to understand how the analysis would help the business get some profit. So the best way to avoid this issue is to not let data be the decision maker. Data should be an influencing factor, but domain knowledge with technical expertise can prove helpful. Jumping to machine learning before learning the prerequisites. I have seen many data science students fascinated with robots, predictive models, and sometimes the pay scale of data scientists. And yes, all these luxuries come in life, but not necessarily quickly or easily. To unlock the achievements, data science students have to work hard and know which techniques they have to learn. It'll help you to understand the algorithm's workings, its modifications, and how it can help you build on existing technologies. Mathematics plays a key role here in understanding certain concepts. As much as you hate advanced calculus, the data science field would require that you learn it. You also need to have a good grip on subjects like statistics, probability, and linear algebra. Ignoring feature engineering. This mistake is directly tied to how most data scientists build their data models. Most data scientists would process and clean a first version of the data set. They would quickly start running intensive grid searches for optimizing the model parameters on a particular task. And this technique would save them time, but it's inefficient. Most machine learning practitioners recommend spending more time building some predictive features than using a 2-hour grid search to find the parameters. And this practice is called feature engineering. There are many tools for feature engineering to help you make positive solutions for your data. And ignoring it would cause you to make more mistakes. Now we'll get into the last 3 on our list. And these last 3 are very common mistakes that a lot of data scientists make that can play a key role in really setting back your career. Now, if you found any of these points that we've listed so far interesting or helpful, I think that definitely deserves a click on that like button. And if you're a data scientist watching that's already dealt with any of these mistakes, let us know your experience in the comments down below. And if you're new and you haven't subscribed yet, then also click that subscribe button. Focusing only on degrees. If you think that your data science degree is the key to getting your dream job, then you might want to rethink that. As amazing as that degree in data science is, like engineering, data science has become much more popular, and many potential candidates have a degree in this field. Other than that, there are an uncountable amount of courses online, increasing the number of data science aspirants by thousands. And the recruiters don't only care about what's on the CV. They want someone who can have ample knowledge about data science and practically apply it to real life work to get a solution. So as a beginner, just don't mistake your data science degree as an end-all be-all. Instead, work hard on gaining some practical skills. Understand how a data science project lifecycle works. Design your model that could fit into the existing business framework, and most importantly, try to follow the deadlines. Focusing only on accuracy. Data science is not just about accuracy. The organizations out there are not looking for accurate data that would do them no good. Yes, a model that can predict 95% accuracy is acceptable, but if you can't explain how you made the model or your approach to building it, then your client or boss would likely not be interested. A deep neural network is rarely used in commercial apps, since it's nearly impossible to explain to a client how a neural network would work. The best approach would be to ensure the client understands what's happening underneath the model. If you can't describe what factors could make a business rise or fall, then there's no use in running the business model. Another important thing is to see if your model will fit into the organization's existing framework. If you're using different tools and libraries, it might fail badly if the current framework doesn't support it. It's always best to pick a domain. Ask experts to help you understand how their projects work. And you can also make simpler models and try explaining them to non-technical people. And you can later add more complexity to your model and progress it that way. Not studying consistently. I know this field is challenging, but a mistake that both beginners and professional data scientists make is not being consistent in their learning process. They'd research and study for a certain amount of time and then just give it a long break. And when they come back to it, they'll find it really difficult to get back on track since they pretty much forget a lot of the concepts. And I'm sure many of you have experienced this firsthand, just like I have. Not necessarily just with data science, but abandoning your studies midway can be a big loss. And a data science degree requires you to study consistently. But don't worry, there is a solution. You can set a study goal for yourself. Now, try not to overburden yourself with excessive study hours, but make a timetable and plan your study hours. Select your deadlines and focus more on a specific topic. For example, you could focus on neural networks. Data science for those who are passionate about their career. So those are some of the blunders that a beginning data scientist could make. We all go through this time of learning something new, and it's not a big deal. I'd only advise you to focus on the big picture since the data science field is pretty rewarding. So to summarize the 7 data science beginner mistakes, there's coding excessive algorithms, concentrating only on data, jumping to machine learning before learning the prerequisites, ignoring feature engineering, boasting only on your degrees, focusing only on accuracy, and not studying consistently. If you feel like you're guilty of any of these, or if you've learned something new that may have helped you become a better data scientist, then I would say that deserves a like. Also, if you have any questions, or if you're a data scientist watching this that has any more common mistakes that we can add to our list, let us know in the comments down below. Again, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe to this channel for more videos. Thank you for watching.